Hello, Katie here, and welcome to my first album review done on this channel. I used to do it on my other channel, link in the description, but it was just messing with my algorithm too much, so I just stopped it, but then I decided to bring it back because I just love making these so much. It's just a lot of fun. With that being said, it means you probably haven't subscribed already to this channel, so why don't you just go ahead and just do that real quick. Just mosey on down there and just click that little subscribe button. Hit the like button while you're at it. You know, leave a comment. What albums do you want me to review in the future? Why don't we just get this all out of the way before we even get this boat rolling? Boats don't roll. Some of you might also be familiar with my old album reviews and you understand that the setup is different, physically at least. We had to change my room around because my desk was just breaking. There's just so many problems with it, so we moved things around. This is how they're gonna look from now on. I suggest you get used to it. The only thing that's not gonna be the same about the setup is that blue blanket thing. I'm filming this during the day. I usually do it at night when I can control how much light goes into this room. However, right now I can't because, you know, the sun. It's kind of a big factor in this, so that's just gonna be here for this one. Probably not gonna happen again though. Since this is my first album review on this channel, let me just briefly go over how we do album reviews here. First thing we do is we go track by track through the entire album, and I tell you what I liked about each track, what I didn't like about each track, how I felt about each track, and overall thoughts going out throughout the entire track list. The second thing I do is I give you what I could perceive as the best track, the worst track, the most underrated, the most overrated, and then my personal favorite track off the album. Then I briefly give you a saves list of what I saved, what I didn't save, and just show you what songs that I will probably be enjoying in the future. And lastly, I give you my thoughts on the album and just how I felt about the project overall, and I give you a rating scale of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars being perfect, 0 being the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope that makes sense. We'll see. Let's get right into it, shall we? The intro track to the album is called E85, and I think it's a solid start to the album. I mean, it's a bit noisy and a bit like chaotic, but I think it works well on this song. I like the way Don Toliver's vocals kind of like ring into the background, if you know what I mean. And I like the way the reverse drums kind of kick in, like they have a really nice touch. And the lyrics are pretty decently catchy. Now, it's Don Toliver. You don't go to Don Toliver for these like super interesting lyrics, but these work well with the song, and I have to say this is a fire start to the album. Next song on the album is called Body, and I don't really mess with this song at all. It's not a good song. Like, it just sounds weird and clunky the whole way through, and I understand what he tried to do and I appreciate it, but like, it just doesn't work like at all. It sounds like a worse version of Tore Up from his last solo project, Hearthstone Psycho, and it's just not worth your time, honestly, and I can't understand the hype around this song like at all. It's just not a great song. It just sounds weird. Next song on the track list is called Rendezvous featuring Yeet, and this song really doesn't do a whole lot for me either, and I think it's because their performances just feel boring. Like, the beat's fine, I guess, just an average beat, nothing too special, but it's like, it's fun, I guess. Their performances just bore the hell out of me, and they just don't do anything with their runtime. Like, they don't do anything cool or special or unique. They just kind of do their thing and get out of there, and it's just boring, honestly. This is a boring song. Next song on the album is called Second Hand, featuring Rima, and at this point, I was kind of worried that this album would kind of mirror Jack Boys 2, and how everything would just be kind of super uninteresting, and that I'd get really bored listening to this album, but this song really brought me back into it. I love the beat, I love the way Don Toliver sounds, I love the sampler chorus, I love the way the sampler chorus blends into the background of some of Don Toliver's vocals. I think this is a really solid song. Like, I really do love this song a lot. I think this is honestly an amazing song from Big T. The next song on this album is called Tiramisu, and this was his single that he had up before the album released, and I think it's a fire song. I just think it sounds like classic Heaven or Hell Don Toliver, and I'm honestly completely down for it. The beat's fire, his vocals sound great. I mean, this is a really good song. I really enjoyed this one. Next song on the album is called ATM, and this song kind of gives me mixed feelings, honestly, because one part is really fucking good, and the other parts are just kind of good. So it feels like the part that's really good kind of stands out, but like alone in like a weird way. And it like doesn't mesh well completely. And the part that I'm talking about that's really good is the refrain. The refrain on this song is actually amazing, and I listen to this song honestly for the refrain. And the other stuff's good, don't get me wrong, like his vocals are good, the lyrics are fine, the beats fire at points, right? But like the refrain is really good on this song. And it loses some points with me because I wish more of the song was like the refrain here, where we could get that kind of vibe for this entire song. If that vibe for the refrain was this entire song, this would be a top 10 Don Toliver track in my opinion. Like, this is a really good, that's a really good part to a song. Next is Long Way to Calabasas, and this is all another weird-ish song for me. At first, when I clicked on it, I thought I clicked on like an XXXTentacion song. But nope, it's just the Big Don, you know, which was kind of weird. I think it's a good song though, honestly. I just wasn't expecting it. I like his vocals, I like his lyrics, I like the smooth, kind of sadder beat in the background. Like, I do think it works. It kind of feels like a Bart Simpson edit, like, as you're going through it, but like a sad Bart Simpson edit, if you know what I'm talking about. But like, it's just, I wasn't expecting this song, but honestly, I kind of mess with it. I kind of mess with the song, okay. I can imagine a universe though, where in like a week, 2 weeks, a month, that this song really just doesn't stay with me all that well, and I would remove it from like my playlist or something. So we'll just have to see, but for right now, I think it's a decent song. Next song on the track list is called Rosary, featuring Travis Scott, and it's a good song. I do like the song, but they have better. They have so much better. Like, by like miles. It's honestly incredible. Not to say this is a bad song by any means. I mean, they both sound nice, the beat's good, and their vocals, like I just said, are good. The lyrics are whatever. I honestly don't even know the lyrics of this song, but like, they both sound fine, but they have so much better that this feels almost kind of underwhelming. Not to say it's like a bad song by any means. Like, it's a good song, but like, we could have had so much better. Next song is called All the Signs, featuring Tizo Touchdown, and first couple listens, wasn't the biggest fan of this song, but the more I listened to it, the more I realized that this has been a breath of fresh air in this album, because it was kind of getting a little bit stale and mundane. And I love Tizo Touchdown on this song. I think he sounds really good. I just love Tizo features, to be honest. But I think he sounds really good, and I like how it all meshes together. I think this is a really good song. I really do. Thumbs up. Next song on the album is called Callback, and this song is a vibe. The beat is simple, but it works well with this song. Don Toliver sounds really solid here, and he's mixed very well, and this song doesn't overstay its welcome, which I can appreciate. I will definitely be revisiting this song in the future. I did very much enjoy this one. Good song. Next on the album is called Tuition, and it's at this point in the album where we kind of hit a bit of a creative drought. This song is super boring, super sleepy. In fact, the second time I listened to this song, I almost fell asleep during this song. This song literally does nothing for me. It's an immediate skip every time. Like, I don't have any redeeming qualities about this song. The next song is called K9, featuring Sababi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Correct me down in the comments. I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is another huge sleeper for me. This song, again, does nothing for me. Honestly, if this song was left off the album, nothing would change for me. And if this song is left off the album in like a month, just completely scrubbed from the internet, I would completely forget about it. This song is another absolute sleeper. I don't ever plan on revisiting the song. The next song is called Excavator, and I think this take that I have on the next couple songs is gonna be kind of a hot take, I guess. But I don't really understand why people are saying that this next 3-track run is like one of Don Toliver's best 3-track runs ever. I think it's far from that. I think there's far better 3-track runs on this album. This is nothing. Like, the Excavator is a nothing burger of a song. The song is weird to me because the first listen, I thought it was like top 3. Second listen, I thought it was like bottom 3. And now I really don't know what to think about it too much, except for the fact that I think it's bottom half of the track list, at least. Like, the beat's cool, but like, besides that, Don Toliver's vocals are just super sleepy again, and just, he doesn't really do much here, like, at all. Like, the part where it switches at the end is kind of cool, but like, this song doesn't do a whole lot for me. Like, it's just boring. Like, I don't like this one. It sucks when you have a song like this that could have like a lot of potential, but then Don Toliver's performance kind of ruins it, because Don Toliver's performing abilities is the reason people go to Don Toliver. And when you get a song like this where he doesn't do much, it's disappointing. Like, let's just be so fucking for real. The next song on this album is called Gemstone, and like the last one, this one doesn't do a whole lot for me. I like the band stuff in the background, but like, that's it. And this song wants to be 4x4 by Travis so bad. It really does, but it's just not. It's just not even close, honestly. It's just boring and repetitive, and It has one cool aspect, which is the band aspect, and I feel like this is the problem with a lot of songs in this album, is they'll have one really interesting, cool aspect, but they will never further expand on it or like go anywhere with it, so you leave kind of like empty and unfinished, and it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, honestly. This is a song that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm never planning on revisiting this song next. Ladies and gentlemen, the creativity drought that I was telling you about is officially over. This song slaps hard. Like, the chorus is one of the catchiest Don Toliver choruses that we've had in so long, and it's so refreshing to hear a really solid chorus from him. I love this song a lot. He sounds energetic and alive, and he's doing the stuff with his vocals. This song is a really good song. I like this one a lot. Next song on the album is called TMU, and this song is just a vibe, just through and through. This song just takes you for a cruise, and I'm all here for it. He sounds great, the lyrics are fun, the beat's good. Like, this song is just a huge vibe of a song, and I really enjoy it. Good song. The next song is called Pleasure's Mine, and this song is a trip, in a good way though. It starts off a little slower, a little more methodic, but then it gets into it, and all these spacey synths and vocals, it just sounds really incredible. And I wish we had more songs like this on his more recent projects, because I feel like this has been lacking from Don Toliver for like a decent while, and I'm all here for this kind of song. I love this song. The outro to this album is called Home Sweet, and this might be the best vibe of a song on the album. This is a slapper. This is a certified slapper. I love this song a lot. I love the way the beat kind of loops and the build-up feels very natural. Don Toliver sounds great on this song, and I just really enjoy listening to this song. I think over time this song is going to age very well. This is a very solid outro. Probably one of his best outros to date, honestly. This is a really good song. Alright, now that we got all the track list out of the way, which took fucking forever, by the way. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it, but, you know, I'm going to do the best, worst, overrated, underrated, and favorite now, so let's just get into it. The best on this album is probably Secondhand, honestly. This is the most consistently great song on this album. It stays great the whole way through, which you can't say about other songs like ATM, where it has a really great aspect of it, and then it just falls completely flat on its face. This is the most consistently great song on this album, and I will be revisiting this one very often. The worst song on this album is probably Body. It's just not very interesting, and it sounds clunky and weird, like I already said. And it's just kind of a weird outlier for this track list. Like, it doesn't fit in at all. Like, I don't fuck with this song. Like, it's a wannabe tore up so bad, and it's just not gonna ever get there. Hopefully not. I don't want to hear this song anymore. For overrated, I chose Rosary with Travis Scott. It had a lot of more potential, and it just didn't really follow through on any of it. Like, it's not a bad song. I will probably listen to it in the future, but it's not great. It's not great, like, at all, honestly. I've heard much better from the two, and it's kind of underwhelming because of that fact. So it's probably the most overrated song. Underrated, I chose Opposite, easily Opposite. Opposite is really phenomenal. I think there's a lot of underrated tracks on here, but Opposite is definitely the S tier of all the underrated tracks. Like, this is a really solid song, and this is probably my second favorite song on the album. I really enjoy this song a lot. Speaking of favorite songs, my favorite Secondhand. I just love the way Secondhand is just smooth the whole way through, and how it just sounds just the whole way through. It's a really incredible song, and I do mess with it so heavily all the time. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna get into the saves that I'm keeping off this album, so let's get into that. These are my saves off the album. I'm pretty happy with these so far. They changed a lot over the past few days, but right now I think they're pretty solid. I do see myself in the future not really listening to a couple of these, to be honest, and those will probably get kicked off my playlist, but for right now I'm happy with these. Alright, everybody's favorite moment, rating the album. I had a really hard time rating this album. I have very mixed views on it. While on one hand, I think there's some incredible tracks that really are up to par with what I think of Don Toliver, and on the other hand, there is some missed opportunities on here that really leave me wanting a lot more, and it's kind of disappointing that I didn't get a lot of that. My mind has been playing this terrible game of tug of war between 2 stars and 3 stars of which one I wanted to rate it, and I settled for the middle. I settled for 2.5 stars. The reason I settled for 2.5 stars is because while I do like a fair number of tracks on here, the amount of missed opportunities there are on this album to really get creative and indulge the fan base that he has is honestly getting to the point of being insulting throughout this track list, because there's a lot of missed opportunities on this album that could have been far better than they were, and I wish he just saw through them better as the artist curating this album. I do think it's better than Hearthstone Psycho, like his last project, and I think it's leagues better than Jack Boys 2, but I also do believe that he could do a lot better with all of this, and he just failed to see the opportunities through and through, and it just leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth listening to this whole album. Alright, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button too, because the better this video does, the better my next video does. So please leave a comment. Just say anything. Literally anything. Just say something, right? I'm giving up on you. That's stupid. I'm sorry. Also, subscribe to my main YouTube channel. Link in the description. Same with my Discord and my Twitch. I stream on Twitch very regularly, almost once a day. So if you want to go have fun times over there, please go check that out. Same with the Discord. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.